Alright, let's get into the video, guys. Let's not mess around with masks and all that. It's dangerous, okay? It's dangerous work. It's dangerous. Also, my hairline looks totally scruffed, dude. Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, RuffledRowlit, coming through with a brand new video. Today, guys, we're covering some rumors. You know how it works. You know how this all works. You know how it all is. You know how we do. You know how we work. You know how it is, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into the actual info, shall we? So let's start with the first rumor here, guys, which is going to be a text one. So actually, both of these are text ones for today. We've got two rumors. I thought we covered them both in a single video because I thought that'd be more worthwhile than going through them individually, which will be probably, you know, just a waste of time. But you know, easy to go through them at the same time, and that's a better way to get through it. So let's start with this one, guys, which is Pokemon Sword and Shield inside info, posted by Anonymous on for Chanusama. So here's what this guy is basically claiming, though, and do remember, guys, please, when it comes to these rumors, just take it with a mountain of salt, okay? Just like, don't assume that instantly it's real or fake or whatever. Just, you know, look at it from an objective standpoint of, you know, this could be most likely fake, but also there is a potential in it. So that's just the way you should look at it. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should do it a totally different way. Who am I to say? Don't listen to what I say. Either way, let's get into the info, guys. So here's what he says here is that, hey guys, I've been informed of something interesting by a friend who has been working on localization of the games. Firstly, they haven't leaked any spoilers to the story, but they have had what they have translated has piqued my interest. Really? I was a bit confused there for a minute. DLC looks to be a thing. I'm not sure if this will be a cosmetic for the trainers. Really hoping they haven't game-locked clothing again like they did with Let's Go and Sun and Moon. But this leads me to believe that they may again be a possibility. Perhaps we'll be able to unlock the other versions' customizations in our game via a DLC purchase, or perhaps it could be free DLC, because I don't believe Nintendo would paywall character customizations. That's simply not Nintendo's business practice. I'm not sure how much Nintendo has an input in that. I mean, sure, they probably do a lot of input, but I don't think they have that level where they would be deciding on those aspects. I think that's more Game Freak that kind of decides on how they want to do that, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. The other thing I think was Prestige Pokemon. Prestige, okay. I don't know if this is a new game mechanic or if my friend is messing with me, but if games that have come before this that have allowed us to Prestige it's usually something along the lines of lowering your rank for some sort of bonus or something. I don't know, I don't play COD, so I don't know much about that stuff, which, yeah, prestiging in Call of Duty, yeah, like resetting your rank and whatnot. Or resetting it, yeah, just resetting your fucking rank, pretty much. So yeah, but here's my personal speculation of this. What if the DLC is a new region, perhaps even Sinnoh? Nope. And then Pokemon we gain a prestige ribbon and have their levels lowered to 5 or 10. This would allow us to take our Pokemon to the next region without being too powerful. That part is my own take on both of the above. There's likely incorrect, as there are my own speculation of what I've been told. My friend is a bit of a troll, so please don't take this as a gospel truth, but with boatloads of salt. What do you guys think? So I think your friend is messing with you if you're being serious about him translating Pokemon games. I think he's messing with you, and also going back to, you know, Sinnoh. Just no. It's not going to happen in these games. I don't think we're going to be revisiting any other regions. As much as people want that, and as much as I would want that to go to another region in a single game, as much as I would like that, just not likely to happen. Reason why is because, again, I've gone through this a million times, but just from a business perspective, it just isn't worthwhile. Even as DLC, it's just far less money than releasing a full new game. To put it in blunt terms, it just isn't worth it in the long run. It's far more worth it just to, you know, go through in a different manner and just make a brand new game. That's just like the best way to, you know, handle this sort of stuff. I'm just being frankly honest. But yeah, I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. But let's just jump over to the next rumor here, which is this one right here, which a few people wanted me to cover. I actually don't know if there's any more aspects to it, but either way, yeah, let's just get into the actual, you know, information, shall we? Which, you know, starts off with the actual name of this thing being Pokemon SS Info, or Sword and Shield Info, or SW, I guess is what people have been saying. Sword, no, actually no, SWSH, not SWSW, SWSWSH. So yeah, this was posted by a guy who has a very similar name to an actual real leaker that's been around in the past, with the whole like exclamation mark, you know, V, F, and whatnot. But it's not the same guy; it's a totally different person. But here's what basically this guy claims, though, which is kind of intriguing, I guess. Which is that the Pokemon, the box legends, are both wolves, but they are not different Pokemon. One is a sword form and one is a shield form. These forms are exclusive to their respective games, which does make sense, and I think that's most likely what we're actually for real, not as a meme, but for real. I think that's what we might be getting. You know what I mean? Different forms for the actual wolves. and I've talked about this being a theory of mine a few times in the past already, that if we do get, like, you know, new forms of Pokemon, I don't think Armored forms would be, or Armored Evolutions would be that thing. I think it's going to be Sword and Shield forms, right? That'd be the more likely thing for them to go for, which would be interesting to see how they would do that and how they'd pull that off, because, I don't know, man. I'm so excited for these games, man. I'm so excited for them. Damn. So, next thing they mentioned is that 120 new Pokemon with 4 Mythics, so you can catch 16 regular in-game. So that would be, I mean, oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, I said this during my stream yesterday when I was talking to, you know, Paul Ryan, and he was asking me, like, how many Pokemon do I want? I specifically mentioned I 100% would love to have 100 new Pokemon, and I'm talking brand new Pokemon, just a regular new Pokemon, not including mythicals, variants, you know, I mean, regional variants, I guess is what I'm trying to say, you know, mythicals, variants, legendaries, ultra beasts, you know, any of that sort of stuff. I just want 100 brand new normal Pokemon, you know, just, you know, just your average normal Pokemon. That's what I want, 100 new ones of those, because that would be so much fun, honestly. Next thing here is that new regional variants. There's an Ice-type Shuckle that is offensive, okay. Another example is an English Poet Smeargle, okay. Okay, that's fair enough. That's Johto Pokemon, which makes sense. A new pseudo-legend is a Dragon Fire-type. So, of course, this would make sense, because we are going to the UK, and there seems to be a lot of dragon imagery in that whole place. But yeah, that's fair enough. It is the latest evolution line ever, okay, with its final stage evolving at level 70. Jeez! New legendary trio like Birds or Reggies is a trio of dragons. They're based off of 3 famous English dragons, the Welsh Dragon and the Red and White Dragons. I'm not familiar with English folklore, so if someone knows better, I'd love to know. Alright, this trio's typing is Pure Dragon, which would make sense, because if they're full-on, you know, I mean, I guess that would make sense, but of course, I would love it if they kind of had other typings to them as well. I think that would be far better, but, I mean, who am I to say, honestly? Like, who am I to say this? But, either way, next thing here, which is that the trio's typing, we kind of read that already. The trio, though, is related to the Wolf legend, as the wolf serves as its trio master. Okay. The third legend is a horse of some sort, which I guess is going back to the original rumor we've heard. Gameplay, Poke Ride, and HMs do not return, but there is a new mechanic that is basically identical to Secret Skills, which are the ones from Let's Go Peach or Let's Go Eevee, I would assume, right? That's what I think he's talking about right here. I think he's talking about those. But there's a few new mechanics that basically are identical to those. Dive returns, which would be fantastic, but I don't know where we would dive, unless you guys have noticed this. There's barely any lakes in these games. There's like that big one in the middle and one at the bottom, the first city, but then I don't really see much else up top, you know what I mean? So I'm not sure where you really would be diving. I mean, I'm just being honest, man. I don't know where you would dive, man. I don't know, dude. Because it's a pretty straight up region, you know what I mean? So yeah, let's see. Next thing here, which is that you can use dive in the game, and the entire lake in the middle of the map can be explored underwater. Other areas can use dive. That would be freaking fan. You know, you're just like making me excited, because all the info here makes me really hyped. This is the sort of stuff I want to see. So you're just making your boy Ruffled excited. I mean, don't do that, because then I feel sad if I don't get that. But either way, if dive does return, though, it would be one of the best features ever, dude. Because I love dive in the previous Pokemon games, like back in like Ruby and Sapphire and whatnot. That shit was amazing, dude. I love dive. And I think Black and White, yeah, Black and White had dive as well. But, like, I love dive, dude. And it's so much fun to use it, because you get to explore underwater, and, like, it's super, super cool, dude. And with this game, the amount of history that probably, you know, there is in the UK, and how much stuff there is in their lakes, probably, that, you know, they don't know about. I mean, it would be so much fun if we went to, like, the middle lake, we went underwater, we found, like, these relics and stuff, and, like, probably, like, a Pokemon that looks like Nessie, like, you know, the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, dude, that'd be so cool, man. That'd be so freaking cool. I'd love that. That genuinely would be one of the sickest things ever, but who knows, man. So, next thing here is that some other abilities are, other abilities are Strength, a Flashlight, and Cut. Pretty basic, which, yeah, makes sense. And Flashlight would be, of course, I don't know, like Flash, just normal, the move Flash. Armor forms are a thing, like pretty much every leak has pointed out. This is the gimmick of this generation. Armored forms come from the power of the gods, okay? Meltan is not related to the Armor Evolutions, which is strange, because I think that Meltan will be related to it, personally, based on, like, the fact that it seems to be, you know, I don't know, the fact that Melmetal showed up 3,000 years ago when the war between the Galar region and the Kalos region clearly must have happened, which, you know, the Kalos War was 3,000 years ago. It just matches up too well for it not to be related to each other, so, I mean, maybe it's just me, but who knows? But yeah, I don't know. So he continues on saying that armored forms can be changed using a special item. The armor form is not permanent. You can change your Pokemon back using the item. That's all for now. Hashtag Rookie Gang. So, I don't know, man. I kind of like this rumor, dude. I kind of like it. It goes through a lot. It says a lot of stuff that I enjoy, which is that 116 regular new Pokemon in the game would be, I mean, fantastic. I think, actually, no, I think fantastic is an understatement of how epic of proportions that would be. I would be 100% satisfied if that's what I got. If I got that, I would have zero complaints. But of course, that's assuming we would get that, which we don't know. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of the video, though. And I want to hear what you guys think about this whole thing, because, I mean, this amount of Pokemon will be sick. And what do you think about the first thing mentioned, the first little rumor thing, and about this one? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? Let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is RuffledRowlit. Have yourselves a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.